Your aunt watches your videos, and your neighbors, and your friends, and your family, and your coworkers, and probably that bully from high school as well. And that might keep you from making the videos that you want. You can always hide your face or remain anonymous, but what if that is not the type of content that you want to create? What if you want to be on camera telling your story? And that is what we're going to talk about in this video. I'm going to share some personal experiences with this because for a long time that was what was keeping me from making the videos that I want, because I was not putting myself on camera. Because in my mind I was constantly thinking about about all the people who are going to see my face, they are going to judge me, they are going to laugh at me. And I think I'm not the only one with that feeling, so yeah, let's talk about it. The first thing is, when you are recording, you are talking to a camera lens. And personally, I always imagine that I'm talking to people. And when you're thinking about the people that make you insecure, they are the ones you imagine talking to. So that makes it really hard to keep on talking when you constantly have in the back of your mind that they are watching, they are listening to you. What works for me is imagining talking to a good friend, a friend who cheers me on, a friend who doesn't judge me at all. Imagine trying to have a nice and pleasant conversation with someone, like you are sharing your thoughts and are sharing your experience to someone who wants to listen to that. And try to forget about the people who judge you, because you're not talking to them. You are not talking to that high school bully from years ago. You are talking to a friend. And most of the times the people who know you in real life and when they watch your content, they don't mean it in a bad way. Maybe they're just curious about what you're doing now, they are curious about your life, and they have a little peek inside. And you must be careful that you're not magnifying that they are watching, because is it really that big of a problem that they're watching? If they don't mean bad, if they're not gossiping or laughing at you or judging you or leaving mean comments, it's not really a problem, is it? But what if they confront you with it in real life, like you meet them at a birthday party or somewhere else and they confront you with your videos, like, hey, I saw you on YouTube. Then you're gonna stay professional and hit them with a question. You're gonna say, that's so nice of you that you watch my videos, how come you have an interest in them? And that can have several outcomes. One of them is that they are going to change the topic really fast because they don't want to explain why they have been watching all your videos. But it could also be that they have a genuine interest in your video, and in that case, that question could be a great conversation starter. So write that one down, because you're gonna need it at some point when you're putting yourself on social media. Okay, but not everyone who watches is just curious or means well. Sometimes people are there because they want to gossip about you, they want to bring you down, and they are not there to cheer you on or just want to know what you're doing. Sometimes that high school bully is watching you. Well, that's actually pathetic if your high school bully is still watching your videos. And your high school bully may have ruined your life back then, but if you are not doing the things that you want to do right now, years and years later, they still have control over you. And you do not want to give them that control. They are less than you, because you are looking forward, you are building something for yourself, you are making videos, you are putting yourself out there, talking about the things that interest you, your passions, and they are still stuck in the past. They are still stuck in high school life, watching your videos, think they do know you in a way, but basically they were jealous at you then and they are jealous at you now. And you have moved on, so don't let them take that from you. Don't let them direct your life. They don't have anything to do with the kind of videos that you are creating. They don't have anything to say about you putting yourself out there. They don't have anything to say or comment about your looks. You are in control. You are the one who moved on. You are the one looking forward, doing what you love, and they are not. They are stuck in a very, very narrow mindset from years and years back, and you have that ahead of them. But what if they comment on your videos? Well, in case of the high school bully, you're gonna have an instant block on them, because why would you want any kind of negativity in your comment section from them? But what if people comment on your videos who don't really mean bad, but they kinda want to let everybody know that they know you in real life, that they know who you are? But there is a possibility to hide comments. A hide is like a very soft way of blocking someone. because when they're hidden from your channel, they can still comment on it, but they are the only ones who can see their comments. And if you feel bad about doing that, please keep in mind that you are the one in charge. This is your channel, this is something that you are working on, and you are the one who decides the rules. And actually, you don't have to have any reason to block or hide a person from your channel if it's not something that you want there. For example, right now I'm verified on Instagram, and that means I have to have my real name on my account. So that's out in the open now. But before that, I was using a nickname on Instagram because I felt more comfortable with that. When I started my account, I was insecure about putting myself out there, and a nickname would make it not searchable for people who were searching my real name. But someone who knew me in real life, but I hadn't seen in like decades, commented on almost every video with "Hi Saskia," and then they made a really nice comment. They were really friendly, but it really annoyed me that with every comment they kept using my real name. So I hid that comment from my channel so they could keep on commenting, but nobody was actually seeing that comment. So was it really necessary to hide them from my channel? Maybe not, because they weren't unfriendly or anything. But did I feel better? Yes, I did. So it was a good call to do so, because anything that is preventing you from making the content that you want is allowed on your channel, as long as it is within the guidelines of the platform that you're using. But you are allowed to block someone without having a reason for that. You are allowed to block an aunt because you don't want them to see your content because you feel uncomfortable. And if they would confront you in real life, you can just tell them, "Oh, I blocked you just because I felt uncomfortable you watching all my videos, and I felt awkward, and I want to have and I feel free in creating, so I just blocked you to prevent myself from tailoring my videos to you." And if they do not understand that, well, that's on them, but you can do whatever you want on your account. You can block who you want, you can hide who you want without needing to give any explanation. But to wrap this up, like I said earlier in this video, people don't always mean it in a bad way when they watch your videos. Sometimes people who have been to school with you, years later they see you on YouTube and they have a fond memory of you, and they enjoy watching you because it reminds them of the fond memories that they have of you, without needing to be in touch with you, without they feel the need to gossip about you. They just like watching your videos, and I think that is something that you also need to be aware of, that not everybody means it in a bad way. So this is what I wanted to talk to you about. I wasn't feeling too well when recording this video, so I had a lot of stutters, so I need to cut a lot in this one. But I hope that in post I can still make a story from it that makes sense, and if not, then you're probably never gonna see this, so it doesn't really matter anyway. I'm posting this video on my playground channel. My playground channel is a channel where I just post the videos that I cannot fit on any of my other channels, but I have learned a lot while growing on social media, and I don't want to keep that from you. I just want to share my experience with that. But also I get to practice, but by making a little bit more cinematic videos. So if you are on a social media journey as well, make sure to subscribe to this one so we can learn and grow together. And I'll see you with the next one. Bye!